HIS educational content. Artificial intelligence. The major factors that have made Canada's artificial intelligence ecosystem a global hub include: 1. The first deep learning methodology presented in Canada. 2. The government's generous support and human resources department. 3. Active industry academic research cooperation for the commercialization of research technology. As a result, various global companies are investing in research on artificial intelligence in Canada. And Canada is considered suitable for securing original technology. Canada is currently actively conducting research in the field of artificial intelligence and have made rapid progress, especially after the presentation of deep learning methodology. Deep learning was first invented in 2006 by Geoffrey Hinton, a professor at the University of Toronto. And in 2012, Hinton's team won the ImageNet Large-Scale Visual Recognition Challenge, proving the excellence of deep learning methodologies. Professor Geoffrey Hinton and his student, Professor Yoshua Benjo, are recognized as the founder of deep learning and an authority on artificial intelligence, and are currently at the forefront of the development of artificial intelligence in Canada. In the 1990s, they continued to focus on their research despite the downturn in the artificial intelligence industry, contributing to raising Canada's artificial intelligence sector to a world-class level. As such, Canada has an advantage in artificial intelligence, and Toronto is a city specialized in artificial intelligence, with Maple Valley formed to replace Silicon Valley. HIS aims to strengthen its education in artificial intelligence, which is a key technology for future changes, by taking advantage of the characteristics of Toronto. Here are some examples of AI education in major countries. 1. AI education in China. China has introduced AI education most actively in the world. The Chinese government is actively spreading AI in schools across China. China has developed and possesses 33 AI experimental textbooks and is leading the AI era by providing AI education for kindergartens, elementary, middle and high school students, as well as vocational education courses. In 2018, 40 high schools in Shanghai, including Tsinghua University-affiliated high school, were designated as the first AI experimental schools and began education with AI textbooks. The textbook called Basics of Artificial Intelligence was written by Tang Xiao, founder of SenseTime, which has become a global unicorn startup with its facial recognition technology. AI education has been expanded to 1,000 schools. In Shanghai and Shandong Province, AI has already become a compulsory subject for elementary, middle, and high schools. It is expected that AI education will gradually spread throughout China. China is also carrying out a project called Fun AI, which raises interest in learning online. Students deal with AI directly online. It covers basic to advanced courses through various programs such as TensorFlow, Python, and Arduino. Education to enhance teachers' understanding of AI will also be conducted. And we plan to train professional teachers by proceeding from understanding AI to utilizing and converging AI. China's State Council announced its New Generation AI Development Plan in 2017. It included the development of AI textbooks for elementary, middle, and high school students. And shortly after the government announced its plan, companies have made textbooks and distributed them to schools. The Chinese government and businesses are working together to spread AI education. Gao Zhang, the director of Baidu's education division, stated that, "We will use AI, big data, and cloud technologies to provide personalized learning methods for each student." According to the Deloitte report, China is one of the most active countries in the investment on AI. 20% of education-related investments in China in 2018 are related to AI. In addition, the United States and China are leading the way in edutech investment. More than 95% of the investment in AI education is concentrated in the two countries. China is a latecomer to AI-based education, but it seems that it will be one of the most popular countries in the field of AI education investment. 2. AI education in the USA. The USA also announced in January 2020 that the Association for the Advancement of Artificial Intelligence will jointly develop national guidelines for AI education for K-12 students with the Computer Science Teachers Association, and decide on AI, machine learning, and robot education by grade. An expert said that children who will pioneer our future Bill Gates and Gordon Moore, and want to learn from books about AI algorithms. The next generation should have jobs that do not exist today, and AI education is needed for that future. Stefania Druga, a researcher at MIT's Media Lab, has developed an AI platform and programmed building blocks that allow children to learn programming while playing on Scratch, the most popular coding platform for children. Cognimates has expanded Scratch to AI education, where children and parents can test different AI files to create games. Cognimates is a platform for open sources that is applied to various types of robots. Experts predict that current middle school students will become the first AI natives to grow up communicating with YouTube's algorithms or Amazon's Alexa smart speakers. Educators are thinking about how to educate children to become responsible consumers of technology. MIT Media Lab researcher Blakely H. Payne designed a curriculum that teaches children about concepts such as algorithm bias and deep learning. The multinational consulting firm PwC predicts that AI and automation will replace about 38% of all jobs in the United States. 3. AI education in the UK. The British education revolution is drawing worldwide attention. British education is characterized by schools and industries joining hands to innovate to foster talented people. That is required for the era of the Fourth Industrial Revolution. Up to 1,000 edutech companies are driving innovation in British education. Edutech is a combination of education and technology, and aims to provide learning experiences that combine information and communication technologies, such as media, design, software, virtual reality, augmented reality, and 3D with the existing education. The UK is the most active country in the world with edutech companies. According to UK EduTech, an edutech accelerator institution, half of the top 20 European companies in edutech are British. FutureLearn, UK's MOOC service, which is currently #1 in Europe's massive open online course, and the test integration application, Gojimo, are representative. The growth rate is steep, and the edutech industry already has a 4% share of the digital industry in the country. This is the same level as fintech, one of the next generation industries in the UK. In line with this, the British government is planning to designate edutech as the second fintech and expand the market to £30 billion, about 42.7 trillion won by 2020. The British government has stepped up efforts to nurture future talent. Since 2014, the UK has mandated computing classes for all grades from age 5 to 16. This attempt is the first in G20 and is the largest curriculum change in the UK itself in 20 years. Now computing subjects have the same status as English, math, and science, which are required to be completed in all grades. Students must learn at least 2 programming languages. By learning computer science, IT, and digital skills,